with Eddie and Vinny, where we have two rideshare drivers trying to work their way out of ride sharing. And we're going to be talking some news today. Okay, we're going to be talking about some AI stuff that we really like. Well, actually, that I like because I want to know what's going to go on with it. There's some skepticism going around it, but it's coming. It's coming. We already have some human trials. Do you have the actual original news of the approval? I have it, but it's not the actual news. It is just basically a link that it was approved.
I do not have the news, but I did hear about it. And when I heard about it, I was like, wow, they're really going to let this happen?
And it says, well, the article that I found here was the FDA finally approved Elon Musk Neuralink chip. Elon Musk Neuralink chip for human trials.
Did you
on May 25th? Let me hold on.
Did you really just make the monkey sound?
Yeah, I messed up, right? And I said chimp instead of chip. So, yep. So they got approved for human trials. And what do you think it's gonna happen? You know what they're gonna use it for? To cure blindness and help paralytics.
Well, I mean, that's what they're selling it as. That's truly what they are selling it as.
Correct. But I know you can do a lot more than that.
Well, you know what fascinates me about it is how in the hell are they going to connect this chip to the millions and millions and millions of neurons and nerves, the everything that goes on in the brain, bro? I mean, we're talking about the human brain.
Correct. They don't connect it to anything,
which is stronger than anything man has ever created, including AI and all of that. We just don't use enough of our brain power. But how? The brain runs so many subconscious routines that we don't even realize it. When you're moving your hands, your brain is already telling, before you move them, the brain's already figured out, oh, he's getting ready to move his hands. You know, it's such a fascinating, it's a rabbit hole, bro.
So it's basically your brain able to process information through, another brain that you have connected to it. But there is nothing attached to your brain.
Hey. Good morning, Golden Eye Life and Talib. What's going on, y'all? Hey,
no. Hey, yeah, listen, I'm telling you, once it's already starting. It is gonna get biblical. Watch.
Yeah, but
remember, we didn't take the chip. We didn't take the chip.
By the way.
Market is open.
Before we go any further, I am looking at SPY this morning. I want to see what's going to go on. I'm looking to see. Just want to put it out there. I am looking to see if SPY is going to break this 3504 level right here. And if we can break below that, I see a quick pump and whoop, that's what I'm looking for right now. I'm just letting you guys know that's my play. Everything hinges. We've already been down here once this morning in the pre-market. So we're going to see if we're going to get this initial pop up and see if we get another wing down. I don't know. Hey, GoldenEye says, listen, y'all know what's coming. I'm not even going to go biblical on here.
Yeah, no. Well, other people are going to do it for us.
Mark of the beast, my brother. Mark of the beast.
Because imagine we didn't get it, but here is the hold on, I need to put the article up for it to be. But here's the thing. I don't know how long it was. Mr. Beast, right? YouTuber, regular YouTuber, makes a lot of money, whatever, with all his show. And that they asked him, would you ever get the chip installed? And he goes, hell yeah. You know how much money he could make if he can process information that fast? That's how he's thinking of it. This is medical. He's thinking of it, not medical. He's thinking of it of enhancement, brain enhancement.
Well, my thing with Mr. Beast, is, he says on one hand he's out to help humanity, but on that side of it too, and he spends $1 million, $2 million making his videos, which is phenomenal. But we got to keep it real here, bro. He needs those tax write-offs. He's making so much money hand over fist. He needs those tax write-offs. So it, in the form of donations or expenses or whatnot. I don't even find his videos interesting. Like, they just don't interest me.
Well,
I'm not a
I
sub.
watched some, but I never watched like the whole entire YouTube videos. But it just keeps
I don't watch
younger people entertained. That's what it does.
I'm not a fan. That's just me, though. That's just me. Invisible River Ranch, good morning. He says everything is going up. I think we might see an initial pop this morning, then it's going to go back down. But Eddie, if you go and get the chip, can I shoot the video on it?
I don't know. Did you see the machine that actually does all the work? You don't really. People just prep you them and they just put you there. Machine just inserts little freaking hairs into your head. All right, and that's how the chip works.
That sounds like some Fauci shit, man. I ain't messing with
Yeah.
that.
Would you believe that the idea of the Neuralink is to bring down? I mean, Elon did mention that the idea is to bring down the price to a couple of $1,000s of affordability, and it's just clinics all over the place that you can just walk into and get it installed.
If we do that, let's just entertain this for a second. If we do that, and Steve, we're gonna get to your question about Andrew Tate in a minute. If you were to take and put these chips in everybody's head, what purpose does that solve then? So that you can process stuff so much faster? Okay. How does that benefit humanity? How does that benefit you in your everyday life? Because now, not only are you processing that much information, right? So's the guy next to you.
Correct.
So I don't get it.
Well, just think of it as an evolution of a computer. How has computers helped us ever since they came out?
Yeah, but it's an
just imagine now. Eliminate computers.
It's an unnatural evolution.
Maybe, but people are going to do it anyway, and then other people are going to be forced. Other people are going to have a choice. Either you get in with the competition and be successful, or don't get it and don't be successful.
No, because I don't think at that point, now that, okay, here's why I would not do it. Gary, I'm looking at SPY this morning real quick. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at SPY. We're going to see what's happening. I'm staying away from a lot of stuff that I normally would trade, like Tesla. But Tesla is hitting up against a downtrend line right now. But I'm just looking at SPY this morning. I'm going to let the market settle down before I get into this. Goldeneye says, isn't good intentions always innocent in the beginning? History wise, this will destroy people. I agree. Did you guys hear about the story with Amazon, where somebody went to deliver a package to the guy's house, and the delivery person thought that the Ring camera or whatever said something racial, and Amazon shut down his entire house for a week because he was in the cloud he's got a smart home that's run by Alexa, and they shut his entire crib down. Lights, AC, stove, refrigerator. Y'all better start being goddamn careful what you ask for. Because if they can do that, just like Uber does, right, in Nigeria, right? Uber went and rented all the, I think it was Nigeria, someplace over in Africa, a country over in Africa, where Uber went in and rented all these cars to these drivers, and these drivers took the cars, right? And then once everything got slow and these drivers couldn't make their payments because there's no work for them, Uber, or the rental company, I won't say Uber, the third-party rental company went down there and locked all their cars down, shut them off with a computer because they got them all chipped out. Same thing can happen with Teslas. And all these EVs, Fords, GM.
And they can, and drive them off the road.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I mean. So at the end of the day, what's the deal? Right, FPL. Exactly. Your light company here don't pay your bill. Whoop. So now what happens if they stick this thing in your head? They have control over you.
Correct.
You are
These
now
are all the things. Not only that, the chip connects to all your freaking devices and stuff, in which it's connected to all the satellites that he's dumping all over the earth.
So
Yeah,
I'm with GoldenEye here, bro. It's innocent in the beginning, but it never ends in an innocent fashion. And we know how greedy dictators and all these other idiots are about freaking taking.
we'll see what happens, because if AI, they let this AI, which I believe they already have let AI loose. One of the other rumors that Elon Musk was going about was that, this way you can fight the AI if the AI goes out of control.
No, you can't, because the AI will always evolve 100 times faster than what you can evolve, even if you're chipped.
Correct.
You
Correct.
have
I
to
mean,
have
that's just
yeah.
But if you could
Anyway,
do the same thing but put a human aspect to it, you know,
right.
then that's how people. I mean, look at what he's using it for now. For to cure blindness. Just okay, and an incurable, supposedly incurable,
Right.
you're blind.
And I think that's awesome. Right. I think that's absolutely phenomenal.
So you tell me, if that happens, is this tech is gonna go anywhere?
I'm just saying, dude, it'd be awfully tough to it would just be awfully tough. I don't know. I
I
can't.
remember we fought the chip. We fought the chip until eventually they let it go. This one, nobody's saying anything about this one, and this one's in your damn head. It's not like you can peel it off. What are you gonna do? You gonna dig into your head and pull it out?
Like I say, bro, keep that shit away from me. I don't want nothing to do with it. I understand I give a little bit of control of my life away through these cell phones and these cars and shit like that, but just keep that shit away from me. By the way, Eddie,
Yeah.
Eddie, we have
Breaking news.
well, I don't know about you guys, but here it's raining. As you can see. Jeff, how's it out there by you?
It's hot as a motherfucker right now. And that's your weather report with Eddie and Vinny in the morning.
Jeff, I want to thank you for that weather report. Vinny, I want to thank you for that weather report. Anyway, because somebody was asking for the weather report.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yeah. No. Hey, Invisible Ranch. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, they don't care. Yeah. I don't know. I agree. I agree. It is just like, what happens when who assumes control. That's why I said. See, I told you my hat idea. Oh, people get that
yeah,
stuff installed.
okay. So Eddie's idea is to create a Faraday hat. If you don't know what a Faraday hat is,
Look it up.
The Faraday is simply it's a tinfoil hat layered with copper and whatever.
Yep.
And it keeps radio waves from sinking into your whatever the environment is that you got
Yeah,
inside.
you can't receive information,
Right.
in a Faraday.
It blocks transmission of radio waves and all of that crap. So Eddie wants to make a Faraday hat. I'm cool with that. I'd wear a Faraday hat.
Listen, that's gonna be freaking awesome.
So why haven't you created the Faraday hat yet?
I have to put a freaking copper wire and sew it into a hat. How the hell am I gonna do that?
Do like everybody else. Farm that shit out to fucking China, and they'll steal your idea, but you'll get the first one out. I bet you there's a Faraday hat. I'm willing to bet there's a Faraday hat out there. Look it up. Type in Faraday hat. I bet you it exists. I know Jeff's got a Faraday bag. He's put his remote in. He did a video with a Faraday bag where he puts his remote to his car into the Faraday bag.
Oh yeah, yep. They call it radiation
EMF.
protection.
Yeah,
EMF.
there you go. There you go.
There you go. See?
There you go.
I'm telling you.
Or
and it's just literally it's like almost the same as a tinfoil hat. Same thing.
See, hey, Gary's spot on here, right? This is what we're talking about. I want to know the chances of the Neuralink chip being hacked.
Dude, and you know why they call it you know why they call it Neuralink? Neuro? because the chip is designed with it's got neural networks. Not it's not what do you call it? It's not like a computer chip where you use like metal and copper and all that stuff. They're neurons. The chip process information as if they were like neurons. That's what they call it, the neural chip. Dude, listen, and even let's say you get this damn thing installed, right? And you can connect to your you can connect to all your anything you have that you can connect to anything electronic, and you have one of those Tesla bots, and you can control it. Ooh, now it starts getting real weird because do you control it through like remote control, or do you control it as like you're like in the bot? You know, Joe Rogan asked Elon, is it possible to transfer yourself into another body by basically downloading yourself into a chip? And Elon didn't say no, but he didn't say it's not impossible.
Well, I would, that's like the movie Transcendent. So I would assume that in that sense, you can, I don't know. Well, listen, if you can do this, and I'm sure you can, if you can put a chip in the brain and it actually works, then I'm sure you can take the brain's memories and throw it onto a Neuralink, and then AI would construct your consciousness. It wouldn't be your consciousness.
Correct. It would just be like a copy. A copy.
Be a clone. Yeah, it'd be a clone.
Correct. It'll be a clone. But and guess what? Guess what we can still do now, which is actually illegal. We can actually clone humans.
Well, yeah, Westwood.
Oh, now we start getting into the damn, what do you call it?
It's the mark of the
Manchurian candidate.
Well, I mean, yeah,
is that what it's called?
That was conditioning, yeah.
Imagine Joe Biden comes back like younger and he's freaking smart.
Already, you're already a Manchurian candidate. You're already brainwashed. You know how you're brainwashed, right, Eddie? You know how you're brainwashed?
When you can't make it up the stairs?
Bullshit.
Or down the stairs?
Bullshit. Every time you go to that phone and you turn on the Uber app or the Lyft app or the DoorDash app, you're already conditioned. They've already gamified your ass. They've already culted your ass. They've already trained you. Oh, I got to go drive now. Oh, they sent me a message. Oh, they're showing me little $4 signs and $3 signs and $2 signs and gray, and red and pink and magenta. You're already a Manchurian candidate, bro.
Yeah.
Just put it uploaded.
When they
right there, bro.
Using this chip. Oh. Now oh no, seriously, I don't want to get into it because now we're talking about have you ever seen that show called Carbon? Where you can actually, if you have, for military, carbon is because of military, but they make your carbon a body and you can transfer they'll put you to sleep, but on the chip. Okay. And if they want to wake you up from jail, they'll take your chip and install it into a body, but it could be anybody, male or female. Okay. Or they can make you look like somebody else so they can infiltrate. The show was called Carbon. Very good idea, but you can live forever. Technically, you can live forever.
Oh well,
but I see this coming. I see this coming with the with this chip, and also remember because Tesla bots, they did in such a short time, and that was using the computer chips that Elon uses on his cars.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, my brother.
Oh, who is Wilton Manners?
What? What's wrong with Wilton Manners?
Who is Wilton Manners?
Who is Wilton Manners? I don't understand the conversation.
Oh, Invisible Ranch said that I would love a Wilton Manners. What does he talk about? Who is Wilton Manners? Hold on.
You mean with the little hair flip? The little hair flip? Yeah, he fit right in. Yeah. Wilton Manners, bro, is it's an alternate lifestyle community city.
I got Wilton Manners, Florida.
Yeah, it's the most. Let's see, how can I say this? Because hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with Wilton Manners, man. I make good money out of Wilton Manners. It's probably the most inclusive area. Oh man, even Richie says, "Yep, Wilton Manners is good for you."
What's in Wilton Manners? What the hell? Get to the point.
I just told you, bro. You don't listen, dude. You need a Neuralink.
You
machine
don't
out your
you
fucking
don't
ear.
tell me nothing.
I just told you it's the most inclusive city in probably in Florida. They are their
Okay.
own legit city. They have a city, bro. It's called the city of Wilton Manors.
Okay.
Inclusive.
I gotta see
Are we
Wilton Manors.
are you
Yeah,
kidding me
inclusive
right now?
city. I just don't understand how I would like to live in there.
Oh, because you fit right in, bro. You're a little short, you're masculine, you got the little beaver tail flip over on the hair. You'd fit right in. Go to the gym. Probably go hang out at
Oh, okay.
George's Alibi.
I thought you meant like dude, I thought
Oh,
you
you
meant
go
like
hang out at
freaking like
George's Alibi. You know, walk down the street in your Richard Simmons aerobic shorts. He probably doesn't even know what Richard Simmons aerobic shorts are, bro.
I know Richard Simmons. I was around for Richard Simmons.
You'd fit right in, bro. Pull up in the caddy.
Everybody loves you. Everybody loves you.
Yes.
I remember Richard Simmons.
Hercules.
No, that's not Richard Simmons.
No, but I'm saying this is what you could do when you're Richard Simmons.
I remember Richard Simmons. Listen, I used to be like, what the hell is going on? You know,
Bro, that was the 80s, bro. Listen, ain't nobody complain when the women were wearing the Richard Simmons shorts. But when the dudes put them on, it got a little uncomfortable in the 80s, you know?
Yeah.
You know? Listen. Wilton Manors is the shit, bro. They just are. Hey, Invisible River Ranch, you were right, bro, right now.
Yeah, Richard Simmons
Right?
shorts.
Firing off. We're firing off here, waiting for the pullback. This is going to be a big fake out today, bro. Big fake out.
See, today is Thursday. We have hold on, at 9:15 we have industrial production, which passed.
I have 430 puts for tomorrow. I bought them yesterday. I have 430 puts for tomorrow. I'm just waiting for this to do its deal, bro. Let it exhaust itself. Look at the RSI here. This is on the 5-minute chart. Let's see what the 15-minute chart looks like. Oh, we're starting to get up there a little bit. So there's a lot of buyers, and we're just going to wait for the sellers and the bears to take over, and then we're going to make our move there. Yeah, CC, we were talking about that. How Amazon shut down that dude's house, man, because they thought they heard a
See if I can find it.
slur. You
Let
know,
me see if I can find
we live
it.
in that world now, bro. We live in that world where you are 100% guilty until proven innocent. We live in such a screwed up place. Now, I want to make a note here on the SPY just so everybody knows. This was yesterday's high. That was yesterday's high, 439.10. So let's see what happens. I mean, it's ripping, dude.
This is what I got. Amazon shut down a smart home after a homeowner had tricked it out with all sorts of Amazon products. No, that's not it.
What?
No. It was Amazon. The customer, the article that I found was somebody was trying to trick it for products and stuff, and they shut the whole entire.
Well, you're not gonna find the article. Type in Amazon shuts down house. Find that article, bro. That shit's crazy, dude.
Oh, okay, here we go. Amazon reportedly shut down a customer's smart home after the delivery driver claimed he heard a racial slur coming through the doorbell, even though no one was home. Brandon Jackson of Baltimore, Maryland, came home on May 25th to find that he had been locked out of his Amazon Echo, which many devices, including his lights, are connected to.
That's crazy, bro.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
I bet you this guy removed all his Amazon products from his house.
That's crazy.
He's like, fuck smart home.
The fact that they did that based on an allegation, who are they to pass sentence on an allegation? They're not a court. They're not law enforcement.
You know, And that's why I say I was like, I was like,
I'd like to know who the driver was. I really would. Y'all know I don't get into that race shit, but I would like to know who the driver was. And I would like to know what that driver thought they heard, right? What was said, what they thought they heard that allowed or gave Amazon the right to shut down that dude's house.
that'd be funny if it was a parrot inside.
I just want to know what it was. Like, you can't get the breakdown on the story because they're going to try to bury it.
Correct.
Because
But that is a lawsuit and a half.
Bro, if this goes mainstream, you know how many people are going to be like, hey, bro, I don't want nothing to do with this shit. You know how much money they lose based on smart homes?
What is Amazon doing now? And this is a recent article. Let me see.
SPY is gone, bro. Holy shit. We're approaching yesterday's high. We're in this upper zone here. Let's see if the sellers are.
Look at that. We were talking about Amazon, and Amazon is coming down.
Shit, they need to come.
Oh, that's not Amazon. No. Hold on. I'm not looking at Amazon. I'm looking at AMZ. What the hell, bro?
You can spy on this full ass rip. Holy shit. I need to go look at some options here. Go look at some options.
Oh no, Amazon is up 15, 30 minutes. The daily.
We try to find a few cheap options here real quick that we can play with. 442. Yeah, 442 looks pretty good. I think I was looking at these yesterday. Let's go and take a look at these 442 contract options for tomorrow. See if I can hedge in and offset what I was looking at yesterday. 442 calls. These opened up at 31 cents. They're all the way back up to 30 cents. Let's see, because I don't want to catch this at the top. I definitely don't want to catch this at the top this morning. Let's get back to the 5-minute chart here. Okay.
No, I have this 442.41 as a zone here. So
I'm just looking for cheap options. See if I can make a couple bucks real quick.
But it looks like SPY is not going to give out a pullback.
Oh, no, it's going to pull back, dude. I'm telling you, this is an initial. If SPY runs all the way today, that would be very, very interesting. But we're going to get a cool up part here. Look, man, we're getting into that overbought territory. Right? We're just really getting up there right now. The momentum is up there. Looking at the different charts. Look at that big goddamn candle, 30-minute chart. That's pretty hellish right there. But it still hasn't hit yesterday's high. So
invisible range, you would never do options. Well, I mean, if you have $438 to just buy one share of SPY, then damn, that's pretty good.
So let's get back into things. Well, listen, options are great for small accounts. Shares, trading shares, swinging share size, that's great for large accounts. But options gives you an opportunity. It limits your risk. Think about it now. On an option, what you pay is the most you can lose on an option. So if you buy a $30 option, whether it's a call or a put, doesn't matter. The most you can lose is that $30. When you start buying shares, if you're going long, no, I don't deal with Forex at all. I don't trade currencies. Currencies are the most manipulated goddamn asset out there, bro. For me, I don't want nothing to do with currencies. So, wow, today everybody wants to talk stocks. That's good. Been a while. Now, but now check this out. Back to your AI.
What's going to happen when somebody installs the fuck? Go ahead. I know what you're going to say.
You get your Neuralink put in your head, right? And now all of a sudden you're the best trader ever. You're the smartest trader on the planet. So now you're going to see all of Wall Street walking around with little satellites hanging off their head. And then once everybody does it, you're no longer any better or any worse than any other trader. So here's my bottom line on AI. Anytime you take the human experience out of it, it's dangerous. There are certain things AI is good for. and we already have that. We have photosynthesis. So and we have motion sensors. That's all the AI I need. When I walk in my house, I trip the sensor, the lights turn on. In the morning with Eddie and Vinny turns on. I'm good. When I walk out, the house shuts down. I'm good. That's the best. I don't need any more than that.
So, and then I'm telling you, did you see how fast it came? They approved. They got they signed up for FDA approval, and I think it was a year and something later.
Yeah, that's pretty fast track. Invisible River Red says you're real wrong, brother, on that. What, on Forex? I just don't want
On Forex? Oh yeah. Well, hey, I used to trade Forex back in the day when I first started. That was my thing, Forex. But it was back in it was like back in the day before Webull and TD Ameritrade were around. The Thinkorswim.
Answer me this: are you not scalping on Forex? Is that what you're doing? You scalp Forex, right? When you trade Forex, you're scalping.
Well, yeah.
Same shit you're doing with options.
Correct. Strategies are all the same. If I'm following what I'm doing now and what I used to do back then, I'm doing the same thing. Nothing has changed. What I was doing in Forex, I'm doing here.
Hey, listen, Invisible River Bench. If you're legit, I mean, we'll bring you on the show one morning, bro. We can definitely talk about it. My son-in-law made a grip off Forex while he was in college. Yeah, scalping. That's what I'm saying. You're scalping currencies. Here we go. Look at this fight, bro. This fight. 438.69. Look at this fight for SPY. It's a fight. There's a reason why I'm not trading yet. I got the capital behind me. I do have the capital. It's not about money. Just I want this market to settle down a little bit right now. I need this market to settle down right now. I just want the market to settle and see what it does. Yes, there's this big leg up. You could have rode this big leg up. You can still ride this big leg up. But I need to see it. It needs to show itself to me first. So we'll see what happens with that. Eddie, what else you got this morning, my brother?
Hey, that is I don't know with that neural chip and the AI that is coming out. It's gonna be it's just like, hey, you're in or you're out.
Okay, so now let's talk about this with AI. Okay, in every civilization that was controlled, right? Look at SPY. SPY's ripping. SPY's ripping. I might lose $100 today. Well, by tomorrow, I might lose $100. I don't know. What goes up must come down. Watch what I tell you. In every civilization that has held people captive, I'm not going to use the S word, but y'all follow what I'm saying, right? Every civilization where they held people captive against their will, not prisoners. Do you follow me, Eddie?
Yeah, I'm following. Yeah.
What did they always do? They always put the strongest male with the strongest female, right? And they would force them to breed, right? What's to say AI doesn't do the same thing?
Yeah.
If you get a tyrant, think beyond Elon, bro. If you get a tyrant that now can control humans via Neuralink, what's to say they don't start weeding out the population?
Okay.
What's to say they don't hit a switch and they cause a cultural war? This is why I'm saying, bro, you can't.
Correct. Yeah, but that's worse. That is like a worst. That's the worst case scenario. Every
single time an invention has been made throughout the history of civilization, it has been used for the absolute worst thing that could possibly happen.
Yeah, it always happens.
Name one thing that has been invented that has not been used for the absolute worst thing ever conceived, imaginable. Name one thing.
Okay, nothing. Everything has been used for bad. But it's
Because
not. It's
every
not. It's
action,
the individual that uses it for bad.
it doesn't
You
matter.
know.
It was used. So for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right?
Correct.
Every action. So that's what I'm saying. For every light, there's a dark.
Yeah.
You
There
understand?
has to be, or else it won't exist.
There are some things we should not mess with. Now, if you want to put a Neuralink in somebody's brain because they're going to Mars, where you need that instant or that advanced thing, fine. There you go. There you go. Stick it in the guy going to Mars and let them do what they got to do out there on Mars, but don't bring that shit back here.
Oh, that's gonna be. It's like you want to go to Mars on
I bet
vacation.
you that's
He's
part
like,
of the
you
plan.
need you. Oh well, you're gonna have to because how do you need to
I'd go to
create body
Mars.
functions because
I'd go to Mars. Hell yeah, I'd go to Mars in a heartbeat. You kidding me? Look at all this volume, dude, on Spy this morning. Look at all this. That's a hell of a lot of volume, bro. Woo! It's pumping. This sucker's acting like a porno star on a movie set, and he's got 12 Viagra. Look at that volume, bro. Look at that volume.
look at it. I'm wondering if it's gonna go. I wonder
know.
if
We're gonna
it's
wait and
gonna go.
Market's only been
I don't
open
know.
half an hour.
But I got a call on it. I'm gonna see if how high I can take it. You know, I'm gonna do my whole 10, 20, 30. Actually, your 10, 20, 30.
Yep. Who have I missed that's in the chat this morning? I haven't seen yet. Did I just see Ceci? I thought I saw Ceci. Where's she at? There she is. There she is. I knew I saw her. Good morning. Good morning. Doo-doo. That's my best Kanye, y'all. I can't do no better than that. See, and
By the way, good morning to everybody that said it's in here that was saying good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
GoldenEye Life. The problem with our society, they will make all their decisions based on what they want, not what's based on what's good for society. Well,
Correct.
that's the problem. Society has to make that decision, right? And the only way you can make that decision is in a democratic, freely democratic society, right? And to the best of my knowledge and to the best of my history, we are the
That ain't going
freest.
too good.
We are the freest society in existence since Atlantis, which and I'm guessing
And
that.
look at the stuff that we have to go through.
No, wait a minute. But that's part of it, Eddie.
Correct. There is no good. There is no good without. There's no good without bad. There's no bad without good. So
exactly, bro.
This way we can evolve. That's what I'm saying. I was like, our neural chip. Do we want it? No. Do we need it? You know, is it necessary? Well, yeah, because I think a neural chip is gonna basically, dude, it's gonna push evolution. It's gonna really push things, you know. But then our curiosity is just gonna really get us there, like really fast, because I believe they're not gonna give us a choice once you get it installed.
I agree. I'm just looking at certain charts here, buddy. Don't mind me. I'm setting myself up for the fuchsia.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at SPY here, seeing what it does.
How come that didn't lock into the?
I got my first pullback, so I'm just gonna stick with it. But if it doesn't look if it's gonna work out, then I'll just exit out of it. But it is technically a. Where am I here?
That's what I was looking for. Not worried about that one. Where's my 434? 434 opened up at 140.
Oh, and by the way, the chip is removable without no side effects.
Yeah, no, that listen. Now you're counting
because it's not you know that it's not surgery. It's not considered to be surgery.
Bro, they're cracking your skull. How is that not surgery?
You got me. It's not considered surgery because you're not doing any type of surgery on the brain. It's just the machine. Yep. the machine drills takes a piece of scalp out and just puts a whole bunch of hairs in there in between the the brain waves.
Like I say, I don't know how they do that, but
there is no there are technically no doctors involved.
yeah, even better. You might as well just go get plastic surgery on your nuts.
Yeah,
You know, you might as well
a
just
machine is going to be doing
on your...
all the work because of the complication of it.
It still has to be over surgery.
But I just think that it's just the only way they can make it affordable for everybody.
There you go.
So that's what
Bolt neck, Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about here.
Yep. But we will see what happens because it is actually here. FDA approved. So
yep. We lost a lot of
here.
people. We lost a lot of people this morning. We get it. We're way off in the never land.
Yeah, no, well,
it's okay. It happens. We still love everybody.
It is just the topics. Topic for Monday.
I'm following SPY today. This is what I'm looking at. Tesla's ripping pretty good, but it still hasn't hit. Still got a long way to go to hit yesterday's high. Right? We got to see what's going on here. It's amazing, bro. Like we see the moves. SPY is running. Qs are running. Futures are running. I might be wrong today. That's a beautiful.
No, I'm playing my I'm just playing my little strategy, which is wait for it to run, wait for the first pullback, and then take it.
Oh man, this is just hauling anus right now. Volume staying high too. Look at that. Volume is staying up there, bro. Look at a 15-minute chart. 15 minute.
15 minute. Ooh, 15 minute. Yeah. 442.51. That's a level that I have here. No. I'm trying to see here where this.
This is a 1 hour chart. I mean, this is pretty.
I got plenty of room. I got plenty of room over to, I don't know if anybody sees it different, but I got plenty of room all the way up to 442.45.
Yeah, well, that was the other mark. So I think I'm going to let this little pullback come here. I might jump on a couple contracts here real quick. 3 contracts. That's my limit. By the way, guys, when I trade my options, I only trade my lot size. I have learned my best trading lot size is 3 contracts. We're not trading big money. Oh, bro, you know what I heard this morning, the rumor? You want to know the rumor?
What's the rumor?
The rumor is Nvidia might split.
Oh.
I've already caught one split. They're telling me I can catch another split. Yeah, I know what leveraging is. Invisible River Ranch. I don't play with leverage. Strictly cash accounts.
Don't need it. You should be able to do it without the leverage.
You have to be extremely disciplined to trade with leverage. You just do.
I think leverage is good if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, 100%. Invisible River Ranch. I've been holding a position in Nvidia since 2015. If that's anything to you, we're not going to talk about numbers. Let's just say he says I'm so anti. I'm cautious, bro. I'm very, very cautious. Like my mentor, he yells at. He don't even send me calls anymore. He doesn't even send me plays anymore. Because, like, I'm just into what I'm into. For better or worse, I'm into what I'm into. Like, there's no guarantees and nothing. Obviously, trading is a game of probabilities. It's a chess match of probabilities. But at the same time, like, I'm dude, I just like what I like. My daddy always said, once you find something you like, you'll always go back to it. He was dead set on it.
I
He was
keep
dead
coming
set
back
on
to
it, bro.
this. I keep coming back to this stuff all the time.
I love what I love, bro. I like what I like.
I don't know what it
my
is.
flavor. That's my flavor. Okay, Weefies. Here, gotta go.
Yeah.
All right, Invisible.
See
Appreciate
ya,
y'all.
Invisible.
Oh my god. Phones are going off. Canva's back up today. That was one of my mentors' calls. Canva. CNVA. It's been bouncing though. But he was right on that. I caught a piece of that earlier.
Puñeta.
All right.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, Eddie. So how was your
Yeah.
night last night, Eddie?
Oh, it was a doodle night. It
How
was
was your
just
day yesterday, bro?
I did a meeting with somebody. Carlos, I don't know if Carlos is in here. He usually watches my Monday channel. But I told him it's like, hey, we do trading and we do news every day, from Monday to Thursday. So, but he does. You know, he says that he's a stock trader and he's also getting into ride sharing.
Okay.
So I told him, it's like, yeah, man, just come in there and throw in your 2 cents. You know, I told him, I was like, if you see something in the chart that I can learn from, send it to me. Just like I told Novice. It's like, if you see something in the chart, just mark it out. Just be like what you see. And then if I look at it and I'm doing exactly the same thing, then I'm doing it right. Like it looks like for me, it's just my entry and my exit. Yeah, call as a subscriber. Um, I kind of like meeting up with my subscribers, especially when they ask for help for ride sharing. You know, what do I do? How do I do it? How do I deal with it? So it's, you know, it's kind of nice. You know, whether that, well, hopefully, you know, they all like me, and one of them does not try to assassinate me because I'm trying to help them out.
Well, you know, the more we go public, the more we need to the more we go public, the more we need to secure our privacy and
Yep.
safety.
Let's get back to the. Somebody said something about Andrew Tate. Um,
Interesting individual, Andrew Tate.
yeah, very interesting individual. But when it comes to Andrew Tate, you know, my feeds get blocked. You know, I even get PBD. I gotta look up PBD for me to get anything from him.
See, I don't have that issue. I mean, I'm not subscribed to anything with Andrew Tate. I like some of the things he has to say. I'm not a fan of other things he has to say. But that's that man's truth, bro. That's how he feels. So, you know,
That's who
who
he
am
is.
I?
That's what he does. He don't bother
Who am I?
nobody.
Who am I to judge him? See,
You know, he
that's
don't.
another problem, bro. A lot of people have. They like to judge. You know, everybody loves to judge, bro. And they
It's
love
just
to
like, you
judge
know.
off shit they don't know. All right, I'll be right back,
Yeah,
Diddy. It's on you, buddy. You got
yeah. He's just talking like everybody else does. You know, he just happens to be freaking loud, and he's got his own success going. You know, then but I really would like to know, you know, what happened. You know, he was in jail, and um you could see that his I guess his attitude, not his attitude, but he's kind of like talking a little different. It's not like as he used to be. But then again, you know, feed to his to what's going on with him, you know, it's not as much as I thought it was going to be, because he was popping up on my channel, but then it got to the point where they've been throttling his stuff to me. So I gotta like look for it. What's going on? PBD, which, you know, he does a lot of interviews with other people. So I look up PBD, you know, because you know, Patrick David does get into a little bit of more details of what's going on when he starts asking questions to these guys. Some of my stories actually come from PBD, because he goes a little bit of deep into when he talks about like news and financial statements and stuff, and I go ahead and I look up the charts to see if, you know, what he's looking at, and you know, and then I'll talk about it. But it's because, you know, I don't know how he does it, but he does it pretty good. But yeah, he did the interview with Andrew Tate, and I was watching it, but it was like a short clip. It was one of those short clips that he puts out there. Okay, then we'll watch the whole entire thing. And I want to know what the
Well,
hell's going on.
with when it comes to Andrew Tate, like I can appreciate what he's saying, but we don't live in that type of world where, you know, females should be completely submissive to males. You know, we don't live in that traditional world anymore. He's got that old school to him, you know. He's got that old school where the husband went out and made all the money, the wife stayed home, took care of the kids. And you know, but that's not for everybody.
Correct.
That's not for everybody.
But
You
the
know what I
thing
mean?
is, people follow him anyway, and the girls jump on him anyway. So why should he change? Why should he change? It's just like the one we were talking about, Fresh and Fit. I mean, girls come in there because they want to. They don't have to, but they go in there anyway. But it's just the way things are. People just, you know, and as long as he gets what he wants because he likes it, then he's gonna get it. Can't stop that. You can't stop that. Anyway, let's see what we got here.
All right, I just took a position. Let's see what happens here. I just took a position on SPY. 434 puts for tomorrow. Yeah, these are tomorrow puts. 434 puts. I mean at 20. I took 3 contracts at 21 cents a piece. Cheapy contracts. Nothing major. I'm just going to try to play this little pullback here. That's all I'm trying to do is play this pullback. Just trying to make a couple pennies on it. You know, it's not going to take much to what the hell here?
Let me see what we got here. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see if this pulls back.
I got to restart my Webull. Hold on.
Uh oh.
Yeah, it didn't show my position.
Andrew Tate. Yeah, hey, I like Andrew Tate. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him. That's just the way that he is. It's just like somebody telling me that I can't, you know, like kind of like when I met Carlos, I told Carlos, like, yo, Carlos, I was like, dude, I like to talk because it's just who I am. It's just what I do, and dude, it fits me. It's just me. That's just what I am, you know. But I can't change it. But he found out that this is not my thing. I'm into like something totally different. This is just for me to find ways to fund what I really want to do. And I told him it's like this is what I want because what I really want to do is I 3D print. I want to build shit, but there's these things that I really want to build. It's just I don't know. It's just what I like, man. It's just what I like.
Bro, I bought the wrong contract.
All right, what'd you do?
I bought the wrong contract.
The wrong. You bought a put or a call?
No, I bought the put, but I added into the position I'm already in, which was not a good move. God damn it. That's all right. It's okay. It's all right. I got enough cash behind me. I'm in good shape. I have enough cash behind me. I'm in good shape.
Well, I
got enough cash behind me. I was wondering why it didn't show up, and then all of a sudden I looked and I'm like, oh, that's why it didn't show up. Son of a bumpkin. So let's see what happens here.
All right, let's see. It looks like this baby is going to be going up right now.
Anyway, what's going on? Eddie joined the red pill. Eddie's been red pill, dude. Eddie's been on the red pill, bro.
I just don't, you know.
Thomas Lau. Thomas, good morning, my brother.
Down the rabbit.
Tonight is back to the grind. But, bro, you've had a good week and a half vacation, dog. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. I can't take vacations like that. I need to buy Kiara's ebook. I need to buy her ebook. I just do. Anyway, Breaking news, Eddie. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but here it's raining, as you can see. Jeff, how's it out there by you?
It's hot as a motherfucker right now. And that's your weather report with Eddie and Vinny in the morning.
Yeah, I had to get the weather report in. You know, for those that missed the weather report earlier, you know, we like that weather report. Eddie.
Yeah, no, I'm in a call. Okay, by the way, I'm wedged. Call and then edged.
Listen, we don't
with an H. Hedged.
We don't edge around here, bro. That's that you're gonna chase off our peoples.
Okay. But yeah, I just kind of see like this is what I was waiting for also. A possible lower high. Let's see with this call. But yeah, so let's keep it talking. Hey, by the way, what you got on your fib? Where is your chart here? Let me see. There we go.
Now remember, this is lower day to higher day. Is how I'm playing it. It's how I always play it. This is how I always play it. Always play lower day to higher day, especially when I'm trading next day contracts. Thomas says, Vinny, get the ebook. Bro, I got the ebook. I just haven't done deliveries yet, man. But next week we might be multi-apping a little bit in a different fashion. I got some stuff coming down the pipe next week. Next week, not this week. But I will be. I haven't turned on the apps since. So I didn't turn on the apps for like 12 days, 10 days, 12 days. Then I went out and worked Saturday. Saturday night was subpar, but it was still decent. 235 for the night on 6 trips. That's good, considering everybody's, you know, how everybody's saying it's just slowish out there.
Really slow.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, my market is slow. I don't know if everybody else's market is just as slow as ours. Some markets they're doing pretty good still.
Well, I mean, if you look at what Jeff's doing,
yeah,
Jeff's made a really good pivot. He's going to the short trips areas. He's working, you know, a specific area, taking short trips only, no long trips, and he's working the hell out of the lyft bonuses. I mean, that's just smart money. That's how you do it.
And he gets good bonuses too.
Yeah.
He gets good bonuses. I mean, the bonus for me for this weekend is like $150, I think it is. But it's a doodle bonus.
Well, that's like Kyle, right? Kyle last night went out and worked. He's got a lot of good lyft bonuses, and he was sending me screenshots. I'm not going to put his business out there, but he's running them over again, right? WeZoom is running them over again because you got the bonuses behind you. I don't have the bonuses. Lyft doesn't send me anything other than 3 ride streaks. 3 ride streaks in a zone. And the zones ain't nowhere near where I live. So Lyft offers right now, Lyft is offering me 0 incentive to drive for them. 0. And that's because their computer systems think, well, he makes good money. We know what he's going to do. So Lyft makes absolute 0 sense for me. Now that they've cut their rates so much, I can't fire up that Cadillac and go out there and drive for Lyft like I used to 3 months ago. Just 3 months ago. I can't make the same money. Because Lyft does me no good. Okay, I understand. You know, I saw the tweet. David Risher is going to go on Rideshare Guys with Sergio. That's fine. You know, if it's Sergio conducting the interview, I don't think it'll be a puff piece. If it's Harry conducting the interview, it's going to be a puff piece. Because Harry is soft. Sergio's got a set. Sergio will go at it. So I'm really curious to see how that's going to work out. But
And when is the did they put a date on the interview?
all I read on the tweet yesterday was Sergio, true to his word, said he was going to keep sending him tweets every day until he accepted the challenge. And David Risher, the new CEO of Lyft, said challenge accepted. So when they get it all scheduled out and get everything done, who knows? But if it's Sergio, it won't be a puff piece. If it's Harry, it's going to be a puff piece. I'm not saying Harry's a shill. I'm just saying Harry's not a shill. A lot of people think he is. I used to think he was a shill. But he's not a shill if he's letting Sergio run like he runs on that show.
Muted. You're muted. No.
I'm not fucking muted.
I lost you there for a second.
But what I am saying is, if Sergio runs the interview, then I would expect it'll be tempered, but it'll be hard hitting. Yeah. It'll be real.
That's what I really want to see, because I want to see how he reacts.
If it's anybody else from Rideshare guy conducting that interview, we won't get the answers we're looking for. I'm just saying. That's how I feel. But for me personally, Lyft offers me zero incentive to drive for them.
And they get the doo-doo drivers.
Right. But I'm just a number to Lyft anyway. I'm just a number to Uber. But at least Uber, when I do get my request through Uber, right, at least they're paying me what I feel I'm worth. I mean, it's just
here in my market, Uber pays more, but Lyft is the one that gives me the rides.
Because they're so goddamn cheap. They're cheap. Lyft is a cheap product. Lyft is a cheap product. It is.
And then when you cheap out on your product so much, especially when it comes to rides, you get some very sketchy people in your car.
Well, I'm just saying,
very sketchy people in your car. And every time, I mean, I have even the ride so cheap that I have even got homeless people in my car.
Well, they need rides too, bro.
You know,
they need rides too. I mean, we got to be honest about it. Yeah, bro. Lyft is like the Aldo of grocery stores. They're selling you second-rate prices on year-old food. That's Aldo. Aldi, is that the name of it? Aldi? You know? Screw that mess. You know? Screw that mess. Why would I drive for Lyft? Lyft offers me nothing. They've cheapened Lux Black. They've cheapened Lux Black XL. They don't care what kind of vehicle you drive. As long as it freaking starts up and gets people from A to B, they're willing to be the cheapest people out there. They're cheap. Are you hearing me, Lyft? You are cheap. And 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, you guys were absolutely the best platform. And you've gone downhill. Now watch, I go to turn on my Lyft app and I get deactivated.
Wouldn't be surprised. I've been doing that a lot lately, or just don't get any rides.
I'm just saying.
Hopefully Uber is not doing it to me because of this.
No. We're not important enough, bro. We're not important enough. But I'm still going to say what I've always said. There's a difference between drivers and earners. The apps want earners. The apps want everybody. They want drivers that'll take everything and run with it. Nah, Umar, Lyft ain't all right. Nah, it ain't.
No, it depends in which market, because here they give me the rides. You know, they give me the rides. But I'm not talking about your regular lower tier rides. I'm talking about my upper tiers. They always feed me. Uber is the one that's just doesn't feed me at all, whether it is X rides, shared rides, or deliveries. Yeah, it's like the throttle, and it's like, oh, it's horrible.
Lyft has done a complete 180 from where they were. If you go back and you look at my videos in the past, Eddie, Lyft was my boy. Lyft was my moneymaker. Lyft was my stripper. I could turn on that app and I could make bank with Lyft. Now I can't make shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't make shit. They're so freaking cheap, dude. And that goes back to big bank eating little bank. Uber has so much more money and so much more capital behind them. They can make moves on Lyft. And so Lyft's trying to match those moves, and it's the wrong idea. Let your company stand on its own legs. You know how you differentiate your company from the next company? Service, product.
Oh, I was just gonna say, listening to you,
Give a fuck if they
listening
listen
to
to
your
me.
drivers, the people that actually make the company money.
Just saying, dude. Just saying, bro.
Supply and demand. There
All right.
was my dad had a little side food truck, and he was never profitable, but it was because of the type of people that he used to get there, and I used to tell like, Pop, it's because you're selling your products so cheap that the majority of the people that you get here are those people, and the people that got the money don't want to come here because of those people. I was like, raise the prices, raise the quality. I was like, you sell good stuff, man. And I was like, it's like, you gotta trust me on this. All right, you want to get rid of the cheap ones, okay, and you want to bring in the good ones. All right, we lost sales. We lost
Sure.
sales, but we brought in quality clients that rather pay for good food, and they want to be in an environment where actually they can sit down and eat, And I told him, like, yeah, but Pops, I was like, not a lot of people come here now, but the people that come here, they stay and they spread the word. So we're making more money, you know? But it's
By the
about
way,
service. But it was getting to the point where we were getting these like, dude, like ruggedy ass. Like I got one guy saying, "Hey, I just got out of jail, whatever, and all that stuff. And I know your sister, and sister said that whatever." And he was strapping right in the front. He
by
has
the
a
way,
revolver right in the front.
I want to show you something, Eddie. We got a possible head and shoulders forming here. Okay, follow me on the chart. There's a shoulder. There's a head. Okay, we got to see what happens here. I'm just saying it's possible. I'm not saying it's happening. But then we've got the body right here at this upper range. So let's see what SPY does here. This is the 5-minute chart on SPY. Let's see what happens when SPY gets to this area, this supply zone area I have here. Obviously on the 5-minute chart, shrunk up frame. So for today, the majority of people, that blue line there is where the heaviest sale volume is, right? That's where the majority in this particular time frame. It's where the majority of people are holding SPY. So let's see if we get a bounce back up, stays across this line here, and a rejection. If it is, we're going to want to buy in here somewhere. So when it breaks this zone, we'll come down. Let's see what happens.
Mr. Gambit wants a weather report.
Oh, you need a weather report? Okay. Guys, I'm sorry, but here we go. Weather report.
Breaking news.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but here it's raining, as you can see. Jeff, how's it out there by you?
It's hot as a motherfucker right now. And that's your weather report with Eddie and Vinny in the morning.
Bro, that shit still cracks me up, bro. It still cracks me up. Hey, so anybody out there, bro?
We're gonna keep playing this. People are gonna start making memes out of it.
We got to
we gotta keep using the same video from
Well, listen, if anybody out there wants to shoot a quick
in the video
weather report on their phone and just email it to us, either to Eddie or to me, I will make y'all part of the weather report, because what the idea would be to get people from different parts of the country. And I don't care what you say on the weather report, as long as it's the limit. Jeff just did.
Try to keep it HBO PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13 is the best way to go.
Yeah,
but
I will say HBO, but But
So
I don't know if a lot of people know about HBO.
Thomas says, my Uber account let me go online while in Ecuador. This was crazy to me. It asked that I take a pic, and after I took it, I was online internationally. Wow.
Really?
But here's the question, bro. Here's the question. Did you get a request? That's the question. I want to know if you got
Did you? Thomas. Did you do any ride in Ecuador? I mean, I don't think I would.
That would blow my mind, bro. If he actually got a
You
request.
should. If you got to record, you got to record it.
But bro, you got to be careful down there, Hoss.
Yeah.
Since you South America, them delivery people on them little scooter brigades, they don't play that shit. You got to be careful with that.
Can't be honky no horn, bro.
No, I didn't get a request. I was just testing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
I was so done. I can't believe you actually you were able to turn it on.
So there was a time when I ripped up to I had to go to Cleveland a couple times for a client. And well, yeah, we'll leave it at client. Anyway, dude, I was getting requests all the way up. Turned on the app, bang. North Carolina, Georgia, with Lyft, not with Uber. Uber stops at the state line. But with Lyft, I got requests all the way up the line, bro, all the way into Ohio.
Oof, oof. And wow. See, I don't get those. Actually, I haven't left this. Actually, I have left the state, but not with Uber and Lyft. So maybe I should think about it one day. And if I do get the Cybertruck, I will definitely probably be doing that. Oh
Vinny
man, I
would
would
do
definitely
great
be doing
as
that.
CEO. Nah, Umar Khan, I would never make a great CEO, bro. I was the CEO at one time when I had my Bowling Pro shops. I was the CEO. Ran 4 stores. We were extremely profitable. We were good, bro. We were doing $500,000 a year in sales. 4 small bowling pro shops selling bowling balls, powder, and tape. All right, Eddie, you see where we're at here now?
Yes, I see it.
We want to see what's going to happen here.
Let's go.
I don't know if I trust this yet.
I don't know. I'm following the file. Well, I got my fib here. It just blew right through my 430. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. What is this? 438.58. Okay, now it's in the that golden zone. All right, let's see. 61.8, right?
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
61.8.
All right, I'm going to try to run this out for a quick scalp. Let's see if it's going to actually work for me or if it's going to go against me. Tight stop loss on this. See what happens. This takes too long for me to set up on Webull. Let's see if we're going to jump in or jump out. I'm in. Now I need to see some continuation to the downside. Looking at the volume on the 5-minute chart. Looking at watching the ticker on the 1 and 2 minute chart.
Okay, let's
Might
go.
work out against me. This actually might, but these are tomorrow contracts. I might hold them. Let's see what happens here. See if I'm right. If my prediction of this head and shoulders is correct. Let's see if it can get above the 9 EMA here on the 5-minute chart that's on your screen. You can see it's right there at the went under the 5 EMA. I probably jumped too quick into this trade.
Maybe because on the 5 on the VWAP is coming right up to it too.
You're welcome, Mr. Gambit. What else is going on, bro? What else?
Literally hit it on my chart. Yep, I'm doing the same thing. I made money on my call. And now I don't know. I'm waiting for the break to the bottom and going from fib to fib, which you already have it up there.
Right. Well, now this is on the 5-minute chart. So this is for a long, this is this is like a full day trading chart. The 5-minute is the max on a day trade chart. But if we wanted to get into a long-term chart, we could. You see what we see here, right? You always got to check out these charts and see where we're moving. But let's see what happens here. Let's see if the sellers come in, dude. The sellers come in. If the bears take over, dum, or if we're gonna lose money. We're gonna find out. But Eddie, it's Thursday, so this is the last day of our show today. Got about 20 minutes left here.
Yeah, we got to put a little questionnaire. What kind of news that these guys would like to listen to, and girls.
Yeah, bro, drivers, man, our peoples.
You know,
our community,
ask
our peoples.
Just like maybe they send us some very interesting articles to see if we can actually review or see what's going on, and it could be about anything. It could be about anything that might catch our interest. By the way, kind of like with that news report of those two Hilton hotels that were skipping on their $725 million loan over in San Francisco. All those people, where are they going to go for a job?
Oh, you're talking about with Westfield malls and
yeah, correct.
Westfield
remember
malls.
When they close down,
crazy,
they got to go somewhere.
That is,
and if they ain't
crazy,
making,
bro.
Yeah, and if they ain't making the same amount of money to pay for the bills that keep it going up, and they keep watching us, and they keep seeing that there's money in here, then they might go. They might come our way. They might come our way and start joining the whole rideshare community.
They might,
And I still do get on the Facebook private chat that I'm in. People still go in there. He's like, "Hey, I'm new to ride sharing. Is there money out there?" And
see,
you know what people are gonna say? People want to. People gonna be. They're gonna say, "Nope, there's no money out there. Nope, it's slow." And they'll show it's like, "Oh, I only made whatever amount of money." Like they'll be negative about it.
Well, I mean, right now they wouldn't be wrong.
Correct. But there are other things that they can make money with.
Yeah, but that goes back to the question we asked last night, bro. That goes back to the question we asked last night. Is are they favoring drivers?
So I was talking to when I was talking to Carlos yesterday. I was talking about, like, dude, the idea of the channel is to help other people. To help other people get through, the bad times. That's how I started mine. Just helping out.
Yeah, well,
and then eventually you got something really good.
It is what it is, brother. What are you gonna do? All right, let's see. Is the premonition gonna come true? Are we gonna get another Head and Shoulders? Let me get that out of there. That's bad. Let's see if we're going to get another Head and Shoulders here. If we get a Head and Shoulders, look for the market to run back down. Are we going to break 440 today? That's the question. Can SPY break 440 today? It's pretty exhausted when you look at the RSIs. Look at this. This is on the 5-minute chart. The RSI is up here.
Ooh, look at what I just found about Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate says he refuses to give into intimidation in prison.
Well, yeah.
Let me see.
Controversial.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Controversial influencer Andrew Tate has been slapped with a lawsuit by his alleged UK victims just one day after prosecutors changed charges against him. Okay. Tate, 36, is under house arrest in Romania in charges of trafficking in continued form and also rape. He was arrested with his brother Tristan, 34, on December 2022, alongside 2 Romanian women, but all 4 have denied prosecutors' assertion they forced 7 women to produce pornographic content under the threat of violence. Sure. On Tuesday, Tate won a small legal battle after Romanian prosecutors changed the charges against him. You can change the charges after he's already been charged?
Well, they can add additional charges, and they can usually go, yeah, depending on the
Well, this is totally another country. So
yeah, but depending on the court system,
yeah.
like you can have charges reduced. I don't know if you can have charges. Yeah, I think they can move the charges. They can increase it.
But the thing is, with what's going
they
on,
can add to it.
I keep seeing that there's just none of this stuff happened. He says, look, while having sex, he began to choke me and choke me so hard that I lost consciousness. I thought I was going to die. Sure. When I
But they
woke
haven't.
up, he was continuing to rape me. It was difficult to say that because it is so upsetting. But that's what it was. Oh, that is what it was. The woman claimed.
Right. Is that from the BBC?
This is the Newsweek.
Right. But this is from there's this story out there from the BBC. Yeah. His alleged UK victims. Right?
Uh-huh.
When that reporter from the BBC went and sat in his house and gave him the interview, Tate was saying this, you have no name, you have no evidence. This is a created story. Like, until you can prove it, what are you talking about? And she was
Correct.
getting all kinds of sideways with him, and he was like, listen, I invited you into my house for the interview. You are here. Respect me. I will respect you. But we know you guys make up stories all the time.
That's why you never take no interviews from CNN, especially CNN. They want to interview you? Nope. I don't care how good it sounds. I'm telling you, they're going to cut it and they're going to manipulate it. Okay? Even if it comes to ride sharing, whatever, you see CNN, man, and you just go, you're like, no. Oh, yeah, you're rather off with Alex Jones. Oh, look at it. It just broke. Spy. Damn it.
Yep. Let's see what happens.
But yeah, hey, Andrew Tate, man, that's just he's loud. He's loud and he talks about the Matrix. But everybody has known about the damn Matrix for quite some time now. It's just that someone like him can talk because financially speaking, he's got his way. He can deal with it.
Yep.
You know, he could deal with it financially, and he is right. First of all, they try to I guess deface you, by coming up with stories. And if they can't do that, then they'll try to hurt you financially. And if they can't hurt you, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, they hurt you financially, they put you in jail, and then the next step is assassination. They try to kill you.
Exactly. So Lyft, remember we were talking about gamification? Lyft just sent me a push notification that says, curious about your smooth cruiser report? Do 19 more rides and you can get it. Really, Lyft? Really?
Did you get any of those speeding?
No, I don't get nothing speeding, bro. I don't speed.
I wouldn't be surprised if I got one right now. Have you been speeding? Hold on, let me check. I'm gonna check really quick, see if I got any. Let me go into my inbox. Your new driving insight dashboard. Nope, nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Here's the other thing, dude. As soon as I figured out their scheduled rides, how to make money with scheduled rides, all of a sudden they went in there and screwed with the goddamn scheduled rides for a week. And now I can't even find a decent scheduled ride. Nothing.
Nope. I've been locked out of Sketty.
What do you mean locked out?
I can't log in.
To Sketty?
Yep. I can't log in. I sent him a message. Hey, he's like, what's going on, bro? I was like, give me my money back then. Sketty has actually logged me out and I can't log in. I need to send him a message so I can log back in, and they haven't contacted me yet.
Well, I turned it off because once the Lyft app got all screwed up, right? Once it got all screwed up, Sketty started trying to give me these freaking regular Lux Lyft rides. No Lux, just regular basic Lyft, and I can't do those in the truck. I can do them in a car, but I can't do them in the truck. It's not worth it to me. I lose money that way. I can't be losing money, bro. Like, it's cheaper. I save money. I make money by sitting home versus going out and turning on those apps. How sad is that, bro?
That's why when usually I'm far away from, doing the AM. It's good to be away from the city because if you get anything, it's going to be towards the city.
Right.
In the PM, everything's going to be near the city. So you want to be there because everything goes out of the city. That's why when everything slows down, I like to do deliveries because it takes me outward. It takes me out away from the city. But I sit and stay put. Sit and stay put. It was just my thing. I was like, I make more money sitting there and staying put because I'm actually saving on gas and I'm not putting that. I'm not throwing it away, driving around aimlessly.
Right.
That's why, like, I'll sit there and my strategies. I turn everything on, and I'll just take it. I'll just take it because if I take something and I'm in the middle of nowhere and it's a crappy ride or crappy delivery, it brings me closer to where I need to go. Okay, but it's not it's not dead miles,
Exactly. Exactly.
So I do it that way early in the morning, kind of like a little strategy that I do, like really, really early in the mornings. They might feed me or really, really do like a really bad ride, like go 20 minutes and it'll give me like 20 miles and it'll pay me like $10, but it's going to exactly where I need to be. Then I'll take it because I know the moment I get there, I'm gonna get something else. So, wow, I'm hoping SPY right now topped out where it is. I'm looking at this right now. It's just I have to keep moving my fib, but my fib is more like right here. The reason is because a candle it broke above, but a candle has not closed above my fib.
Yep.
So I'm taking this as of Actually, I learned this from you. I learned this from you.
It's ranging. I'm sorry.
And then when I put my fib, how it comes down right to the bottom of the fib here, it touches it, so it's kind of like confirming.
Yep. Like I said, I'm waiting patiently. Right? There's a lot going on here, but let's see if I was right or if I was wrong. Right? On this call right here for a Head and Shoulders. I don't know if I was right. I don't know if I was wrong. I remember I said it earlier. There's a possibility of setting up for a Head and Shoulders here. So let's see what happens. We could consolidate the rest of the day out here. Who knows? But my option puts are for tomorrow. They expire tomorrow. So I could actually hang out for a little bit, and as long as we don't shoot up any higher, but I'm looking at volume, I'm looking at the candles. We're starting to get a lot of sellers now in there.
See?
So we got to see what happens before it takes off.
But see this right here? So I need to start betting bigger on my pullbacks. Once the stock starts taking off, I need to bet bigger because usually once it pops, it just goes. Right. And usually I just wait for the pop. Usually I wait for the pullback and then I buy in anticipation of the break of that high. Once it breaks that high, I just sell really quick because usually my option, if a volume comes in, it jumps like 20-30% really fast.
Yep. Well, what I'm looking to see is if we keep pulling back here, right? I needed to get below this 439 level right in here. And if it can break down into this zone and stay under, it's going to fire down. Because look, there's not a lot of buyers or sellers in here. You get a little something at 437 and then it can retrace all the way back down here to 436.50 based on the volume profile. So you can see there's a lot of buyers in here, right? There are some sellers in here taking their profits. But if this breaks down, ring, we're going down. And it's going to be violent. It's going to be fast. So if this plays out, we're going down. But we don't know.
But the daily, it looks like daily. I still see that uptrend on the daily. See this 442 level that I have over here is kind of like a I picked it up as a demand zone from like a while ago. Back over here. You know, where all of a sudden it just dumped, you know, it dumped from here and it came right back up to it, touched it, and boom, it just came right back down. So I'm waiting for it to hit it. If it literally touches this line and it starts going the opposite direction, then I might take it for a long ride.
All right. Well, listen, it's 10:57, Eddie. It's pretty slow tonight. We don't have a lot this morning. We don't have a lot of viewers with us. Let's go ahead and clip it out. Wish everybody a very good weekend. Stay safe out there. Make a lot of money. We're going to trade a little bit, and then we're going to get ready to go to work. You good with that, Ed?
Right. That we are good. We are good.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all that hung out with us tonight and this week. We'll be back on Monday morning. No, we won't be back Monday morning. Monday is a holiday.
Oh.
No trading on Monday. So we will be back Tuesday morning.
Not unless we just do news. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Pay attention, y'all, to your thumbnails and see if you see us pop up. All right, y'all. We're out. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Make that money.